Hi, and welcome to our video where we're going to talk about some quick facts about common mental disorders. It's easy to get some wildly inaccurate ideas about mental illnesses from media misinterpretations and uninformed opinions. So here are some of the most common myths busted. People with depression aren't lazy. Understanding of depression is improving, but there's a stereotype of a depressed person as being lazy or lacking motivation. This isn't true. Depression is a real debilitating disease that can rob people of energy just like a heavy flu can. People with schizophrenia have only one personality. Schizophrenia has nothing to do with split personality. People who live with dissociative identity disorder present alternate personalities as a way of coping, usually with the emotional consequences of trauma. No one is a little bit OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder is often portrayed as enthusiastic neatness or funny tics. It's common to hear people describe themselves as a bit OCD because they're organised. That's not OCD. Here we can see a message from Steve. I don't think people get it. They say, "Oh, I'm so OCD I can't stand mess." That's not OCD. Poor Steve has lost so much of his life to OCD because it really ruins lives. People living with borderline personality disorder are not just attention seekers. People with borderline personality disorder have difficulty managing their emotions and impulses relating to people and maintaining a stable self-image. Borderline personality disorder can be highly distressing for the person affected and often for their family and friends too. But it's a very real, very treatable illness. Anyone can get PTSD. It's not yet clear exactly why, after experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event or having long-term exposure to traumatic experiences or being close to someone with post-traumatic stress, some people develop PTSD and some don't. But we know it isn't related to some idea of being strong or weak. People can experience PTSD after having their sense of safety and control suddenly taken away from them. Violence is a common trigger, but other triggers can lead to PTSD, and there is even evidence that a predisposition, post-traumatic stress, can be genetically inherited. Bipolar doesn't mean you change your mind a lot. It's not a personality trait where someone is indecisive. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. That's not bipolar disorder. People with bipolar experience periods of powerful depression and highs of mania or hypomania that cause extreme psychological distress. Thank you for listening. If you feel like it, you could go and click on the next videos to hear from people who have first-hand experience of mental illness.